What's up everyone? This is my first type of video like this, but I figured I'd make an informative and helpful video to show you guys how I really built out my camera rig as a cinematographer, and hopefully it'll be helpful to you guys building out your camera rigs. Here I have my Blackmagic 6K G2. This video should work for any of the Blackmagic cinema line cameras that are like the Pocket 6K cinema cameras. They all have the same body and design and same ports, so all these add-ons that I'm about to say in this video should work for everything. I tend to use my rig for more narrative and commercial shoots, being that's what the Blackmagic is specialized for, but I also uniquely use it for some action sports stuff. So I tend to lean towards more of a run and gun type of setup, but also a setup where you can throw it straight on a tripod and get to shooting more short film type of things. So going on to kind of the first essential add-on that I would say to any cinema line camera, whether it be Canon, Sony, Blackmagic, getting a good camera cage is one of the most important things ever, because it allows you to attach all these different things to it and also just protect your camera. Here I have the Tilta full cage along with the Tilta quick release top handle on top. Along with the other Tilta products, I also have the advanced left side power grip and also the 15mm LWS base plate type 6. So all these add-ons actually come as a kit sold directly by Tilta. So you can buy the whole thing and get everything that I'm showing you here. Probably the coolest thing would have to be the base plate, because it has one button and two locking mechanisms. You can slide it straight on the cage and then just put it straight on a tripod, and it's super amazing for run and gun setups and just being able to carry your camera places and set it on different tripods. So another thing to note when you're getting the base plate and all these accessories, if you're trying to use the rods that come with the base plate, the problem is they're actually only 300mm long. So yes, they're 15mm in diameter, but only 300mm long. So if you're running a focus puller and a V-mount plate, you're not gonna be able to make both those things work because they're not long enough. So my solution to this was I just went on Amazon and I ordered some aluminum rods that were longer. Yes, they're not carbon fiber, but honestly, I don't really care. And as long as all my accessories work, that's what matters to me. So for my hard drive, I actually use the Samsung T9 1TB. And I know this is a debatable topic because not everyone uses external SSDs. Personally, for my shooting style, I like using external SSDs, but some people also use CFast cards. So I also got this SSD holder by Powrig, and it's actually off Amazon and it's super affordable and cheap, so I highly suggest that. So moving on, I wanted to talk about how I distribute power to my setup and all the accessories. So I actually use the SmallRig V-Lock V-mount battery plate along with the Lense 12 volt D-tap splitter, and this combo works absolutely amazing. I'm able to distribute power to basically everything on the camera from one V-mount battery. So for me, it was extremely viable for me to get a D-tap splitter. Being that I'm a Blackmagic user, there's only one 12 volt input and there's only one USB-C input. And that makes it really hard to power your camera when you're trying to run multiple accessories at once. With my V-mount battery, I ended up going with a SmallRig SE Mini V-mount battery, which packs a whole 6,800 milliamps and lasts me 3 to 4 hours of consistent shooting with multiple accessories connected to it. For my display, the first thing I did was use this HDMI extender, which is actually included with the Tilta kit, and it's super useful because it protects your existing HDMI port while also providing a really easy way to plug HDMI cables in. So for mounting my display, I use the Andycine thread mount to mount onto the top handle, and then I use the Andycine 4K 7-inch monitor. This monitor for me wasn't a super affordable option, and it has actually been an amazing monitor for me. For a 4K monitor, it is super bright and it works in every setting, so I highly recommend it. So now I'm going to talk about the lens I primarily use for this setup right here, and that is the Sigma 18-35 1.8. This lens has been absolutely amazing. It produces super sharp images and super clean images. I'm actually recording on it right now. So I would highly suggest this lens. Yes, it's a little old, but this lens has actually been so amazing for me. So for pulling focus, I actually use the Tilta follow focus knob, and this knob is super well made, super well done, and I highly recommend it. It actually comes with the focus ring, so it's adaptable to normal lenses as well. With my lens setup, I either run the Tilta Mini Matte Box or the Tiffen Variable ND filter. Both of these are great options. I tend to swap out lenses a lot, so something that was super important to me was having a couple step-up rings, since most lenses are different Fred sizes. Luckily, the matte box actually comes with a set of step-up rings, so you can fit all the common Fred sizes of different lenses. And that's my completed camera rig. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped if you're running a Blackmagic or a setup that's similar to mine, or you're just starting and you want to buy a Blackmagic, or you're trying to build another camera. If this video was useful and you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like. I would also love to hear about your guys' camera rigs and your setups, so feel free to drop a comment down below.